Hi, my name is Reese. I was raised by a crazy, overprotective mom who never let us outside and homeschooled us from the time we were babies. To make things worse, I had a twin brother, Ray, who was skinny and fragile. If he bumped his elbow on a chair, he'd cry for hours, and Mom would act like he was dying. She dragged him from hospital to hospital until, when we were 8, one doctor finally snapped.
Ma'am, your son is fine. Frankly, I think you need to be evaluated because something is clearly wrong here.
Are you calling me crazy? My son could bump his elbow, go into shock, stop breathing, and die right in front of me!
And with that, she lunged at him. The nurses tried to pull her away, but they couldn't. Ray was crying and the doctors were calling security. I didn't know what to do, so I found myself pushing my mom. She screamed at me, but I didn't hear anything. I just closed my eyes and kept pushing. Then I noticed everything had gone quiet. So I opened my eyes and saw that I had pushed Mom about 17 feet away until she hit the wall. She looked at me with wide eyes, and everyone was just standing there.
My heavens, girl. Are you made of iron?
And that day, I knew I was born strong. I was growing taller and bigger than my twin brother, with wide shoulders and big arms. But that wasn't the only weird thing about me. I was crazy smart, too. I started reading and doing math really young, and soon I was tutoring Ray. But Mom said too much information would hurt his brain, so she barely let me. And sometimes people would literally think I was the boy, especially with the short, weird haircut Mom used to give me.
Long hair gets caught in things. One wrong pull and your whole scalp could come off. Short is safer.
Meanwhile, she kept Ray's hair long.
Oh, he's so cute and small and little and adorable. You're tall and big and rough. I don't understand why you aren't soft and cute. I raised you to be cute.
Mom got worse after I turned 12. She was always criticizing me while hugging Ray and kissing his cheeks all the time. It was like I disappointed her just by the way I was born. So stupid. But I tried to ignore it and focus instead on the things I liked, especially electronics. I would take apart things like the microwave and toaster, then put them back together again. I learned everything from YouTube. Mom hated it at first, but later she started asking for my help whenever something stopped working. Mom's condition got worse over the years. She even quit her job and stayed home to take care of us, so we ended up living off government checks. Eventually, she wouldn't even let us step onto the balcony. So one day, I messed with the electricity, cut the power, and ran away. I only sat in the park for a while, but soon I felt guilty and went back home. When I got there, I found Mom hugging Ray and crying in panic.
The government cut the power because they want to torture me. They're on to me. Do something, Reese.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll talk to them. Mom kept saying the government didn't care about its citizens or there wouldn't be so many viruses and diseases. So when the power went out, she was sure it was personal. I turned the power back on, and just then, I noticed an ad in the newspaper. It was for an elite, all-boys boarding school offering scholarships to students with a passion for electronics. They even gave cash prizes to top students. That's when I got an idea. I could go as Ray. We already had similar faces, and people confused me for a boy all the time. I could get in, make money, and maybe finally have a life outside that house.
No way that's happening. Are they recruiting you? You're going to tell on me.
But I didn't listen. The next week, I took Ray's papers and everything I needed, left Mom a letter, and headed to the bus station because the school was in another state. My life changed completely. I expected the boys here to be nerdy and geeky, but to my surprise, they were hot. They looked like actors from the romance movies I used to watch behind Mom's back. But honestly, nerdy guys were totally my type. The smarter they were, the more I liked them. A tall blonde guy walked toward me, and I was about to pass out, until he opened his mouth.
Why are you staring at me like an idiot? I'm not into boys, bro.
That was when I realized I'd been staring too long. In my defense, after 15 years of isolation, I wasn't used to guys like him. So I quickly pulled myself together and extended my hand. Hi, my name...
I'm Ray, dude. And you are?
Oh, so you're the Ray. Every teacher's been talking about you. There are 3 things you should know about me. First, I call myself Bruce No Truce. Second, I own this school. Third, I hate geniuses and rats. Also, my bite is poisonous, so be careful.
Actually, Bruce No Truce, that's more than 3 things. The nickname is 1, owning the school is 2, hating geniuses is 3, and rats is 4. I kept going while Bruce stared at me with wide eyes, until he finally had enough and literally yanked me up. All I cared about was keeping my clothes in place so I wouldn't accidentally expose myself. But Bruce thought I was twisting around to mock him, and he was just about to shove me against the lockers when, out of nowhere, a cute, nerdy-looking boy appeared and grabbed Bruce's arms.
Put him down, Bruce.
Bruce looked at Adam, breathing like an ox for a few seconds, then dropped me.
Ray boy, you and me still have a lot of catching up to do.
It's actually you and I, but what catching up? Bruce looked at me like I had grown horns, then walked away, glaring. When he was gone, I turned to Adam. You know, I could have totally kicked his butt. I just didn't want to make a bad first impression. Right, buddy?
Right. Anyway, I was looking for you.
Why? Mom sent you?
What?
I mean, of course. I was looking for you too, buddy.
Why?
I stared at him blankly for a few seconds. Then he shook his head and explained that we were going to share a dorm room. Me and him. Together. As in sleeping, changing, and existing in the same tiny space. Oh, sweet Jesus. Adam showed me around, and he was actually sweet, which only made me act even weirder. It was small and cozy, and that was when it hit me. How was I supposed to use the bathroom in peace? And don't even get me started on my tampon situation. Adam noticed how nervous I was, and he stepped closer, placed his hands on my shoulders, and said reassuringly,
Hey, I know how overwhelming a first day can be.
Then he looked straight into my eyes, and I swear, for one crazy second, I thought he was about to kiss me or something. But then he said,
There's a spider on your head.
He said it casually, like this was some normal information to drop on a person. I tried to stay calm and not scream my soul out, but thank God someone knocked on the door. And of course, it was that idiot, Bruce No Truce. He came in with a pretty blonde girl. Later, I found out Bruce could sneak girls in and nobody would say anything. And weirdly enough, he and the girl looked alike. Turns out, she was actually his girlfriend.
Wait, you're dating your sister?
What is wrong with you?
You two look so similar, dude.
Dude, don't dude me, dude!
What a stupid thing to say. But before I could respond, his girlfriend, Jessica, let out a disgusted squeal.
Ew! I do not look like him. Come on, Ray. Can't you see my striking blue eyes, my beauty mark, my thick eyebrows? I had hoped you were as smart as you are hot.
And then she winked at me. Was she seriously hitting on me with her boyfriend standing right there? And Bruce just stood there like an idiot. Then he turned to Adam.
Anyway, tonight we're having a party in my dorm room. I expect you to come.
I have studying to do.
Then I'll tell Dad.
Wait, these two were brothers? And Adam hadn't even mentioned that.
You'll tell him I don't want a party? How dumb can you be?
Oh, no, brother. I'll tell him about the other thing.
Jessica wrapped her arm around Bruce's.
Yeah, the other thing. What other thing, babe?
But Bruce ignored her, and I looked at Adam. He was already shaking his head.
And don't bring this idiot with you.
No, please, babe. Let Ray come. He's such a ray of sunshine.
Fine, whatever.
And with that, they both left. Though Jessica kept glancing back at me.
Cute spider.
Adam stared at me for a second, sighed, then plucked the spider off my head.
Well, buddy, looks like we're going to a party tonight.
It turned out Bruce lived in a different building from everyone else. It was meant for spoiled brats whose parents paid extra for big, fancy dorm rooms. Bruce's room was huge, bigger than my entire house. The party was wild. Guys kept waving at me and trying to talk to me because word had already spread that I was some electronics genius. There were pretty girls everywhere, too. At one point, I caught Jessica whispering to some of them and pointing at me, and when our eyes met, she actually batted her eyelashes. God, what had I gotten myself into?
Just then, Bruce climbed onto a table and yelled,
All right, my frat boys, tonight we do what legends do. No rules, no truce, just Bruce.
Everyone started clapping and cheering, and I swear, I got so overwhelmed I ran straight to the bathroom. I was sitting in the stall when I suddenly heard a noise above me. It was Jessica. She was literally spying on me from the stall next door.
Hey, cutie.
I was so shocked that I screamed at her. She jumped, lost her balance, and crashed down inside her stall. I rushed over to check on her, but the door was locked. So I shoved it hard until it flew open, and there she was, sprawled on the floor with her eyes closed. I dropped to my knees beside her and lightly slapped her cheek. Then her hand landed on my arm.
Ow! You're so strong. You saved me, Ray. It's like we're living in MSA. Did you at least like and subscribe to them, Ray?
Of course I did. But if you did, then why are you such a disaster? Guys, please like, subscribe, and comment because this is getting out of hand and I need witnesses.
Yeah, so the whole world can see what a gorgeous couple we are.
She leaned in like she was about to kiss me, but I quickly pressed my hand over her mouth and gently pushed her back. And right then, Bruce walked in with another girl. They were laughing, kissing, and looking way too comfortable. Jessica instantly lost her mind.
You're cheating on me? With that frog?
Oh, please, what are you two doing in here exactly? Holding a prayer circle?
Okay, this looks bad, but it's not what you think.
Told you from day one I hate rats and geniuses. Genius at school, rat in my bathroom. Nice combo.
He saved me. He's my hero.
And with that, she grabbed my face and kissed me. Oh my god. I had just kissed a girl. My first kiss ever, and it was with a freaking girl! I shoved her away and bolted out of the bathroom, while behind me, she went ballistic on Bruce, and the two of them started screaming at each other like maniacs. That was too much to handle. So for the next few days, I decided to keep to myself and focus on my classes. But the teachers were impressed by my skills and kept putting me in the spotlight, which only made Bruce hate me even more.
Bruce, can you stop playing with your phone and pay attention? I told you this will be on tomorrow's exam. Why can't you focus? Why can't you be more like Ray? I wish everyone were like Ray.
It's Bruce no truce to you. And if Ray's your dream student, good for you. But don't compare me to him. You could live 10 lives and still not be Ray. The guy's a genius freak. So yeah, don't bring this up again, man.
How could he talk me up and insult me at the same time? The teacher's face went pale. He cleared his throat and continued the lesson like nothing had happened. For the next few days, I stayed out of Bruce's way. He kept glaring at me like I'd personally ruined his life, but he never tried anything when Adam was around. And Adam was always kind to me. I wasn't used to kindness. Maybe that was part of why I felt drawn to him. We both knew what it was like to live with someone cruel. And yeah, I got straight A's, but I didn't study nearly as hard as Adam. He was the biggest bookworm in the entire school. Sometimes I'd wake up in the middle of the night and find him studying by the light of his phone flashlight so he wouldn't wake me. So attractive! One week, we had an important exam coming up, and Adam got sick. He was out for almost the entire week, and only started feeling better 2 days before the test. So when he finally sat down to study, Bruce barged in. Dude, maybe you should learn how to knock first.
Why? Are you girls in here changing your tampons or something?
Tampons? What does that even mean? Is that Italian?
Dude, you're an idiot. Anyway, come on, Adam. I need you to come with me. I'm about to beat up some boys and I need your help. Not to fight, obviously. You'd be terrible at that. But I need you to roast them first. Emotional damage, then I handle the rest.
No?
But Bruce kept going on and on about why he needed him, while Adam just sat there rolling his eyes in despair. He said he doesn't want to go. Leave him alone, dude.
Oh, so now you're his guardian angel.
Just leave, Bruce.
Or what?
He stepped so close our foreheads were nearly touching. He was breathing like a maniac. I clenched my fist, ready to punch the hell out of him. But then Adam stood up.
It's okay, Ray.
And then he walked out with Bruce, while Bruce kept making death threat gestures at me like an idiot. Adam passed the class, but not with a high enough grade to graduate with honors. Later, he looked at me and said quietly,
I know you've probably been wondering why I do what Bruce says sometimes. It's not because I'm scared of him. We're half brothers. His mom is rich and powerful. My mom was the maid my dad had an affair with. Dad raised me with him, but it was always obvious Bruce was the real son, and I was just the maid's kid.
He laughed a little, but there was nothing funny about it.
Bruce and I used to fight all the time when we were kids. Eventually, Dad got sick of it and shipped us both off to this school. So yeah, that's why I work so hard. I know it's stupid, but I keep thinking that maybe if I become good enough, my dad will finally have a reason to love me.
I'm sure he already does.
Not with that secret Bruce keeps threatening to expose. I can't tell you what it is. You judge me.
I wouldn't. And maybe your dad wouldn't either.
You don't know my dad. To him, I was already a mistake before I even had the chance to become one. Being the maid's son was enough. I love my mom, but that's not something I can change. And I can't change who I am either.
I just looked at him, my eyes suddenly stinging. Because there I was, sitting across from him, after changing almost everything about myself just to be there. After that, Adam and I got closer, and Jessica somehow got even more annoying. She kept showing up just to ask me to open jars or lift things, like I was some kind of human toolbox. Anyway, exams were right around the corner, and there was one especially important test coming up. The top 3 students would get a chance to compete in the National Electronics Competition. Adam and I were studying day and night. Then one evening, right in the middle of a study session, my phone rang. It was Ray. I ignored it. I mean, if it was really important, he would have just texted me. But then it rang again. And again. And again.
Aren't you going to answer that?
It's just my dumb sister.
What's her name? Actually, how come you never talk about your family?
Her name is Reese, and I just don't want to say more than that.
Adam gave me a quiet nod. But when the phone started ringing again, I finally got up and answered it outside. Ray said Mom wasn't doing well again, and told me I needed to come see her. I've only been away for 3 months, and I have important exams coming up. I can't just leave, Ray. Besides, when was the last time Mom was okay? Look, I'll come after my exams, okay? Then I hung up and went back to the dorm room. Only to find Adam in the bathroom halfway through taking off his shirt! And I just stood there like an idiot. I mean, for 3 whole months, I had survived PE by changing in the locker room at lightning speed and running out before anybody could start taking their shirts off. And now, suddenly, there was Adam right in front of me. Just then, Adam noticed me and asked if everything was okay. I snapped back to reality, nodded way too fast, and sat back down like my life depended on it. Then the big day came. We were all in the middle of our technology exam when Bruce showed up late, with Jessica trailing behind him like she belonged there. Mr. English immediately protested, but Jessica just reached over and pinched his cheeks while the poor man stared at her in complete shock.
Oh, don't worry so much, Mr. English. I'm just here volunteering to be a pretty sight for everyone so they can do better on their exam.
I looked at them and muttered,
I thought you two broke up.
I thought I'd said it to myself, but apparently I said it a little too loudly, because even Adam gave me a weird look. Jessica, meanwhile, looked downright flattered that I cared whether she and Bruce had broken up. Then the two of them sat behind me, and Bruce started lightly kicking the leg of my chair. At first, I asked him nicely to stop. He didn't. He just kept doing it until I finally snapped.
Are you stupid? I told you to stop!
Who are you calling stupid, stupid?
And then he swung at me.
But I dodged him so fast, it was almost automatic.
I was just about to punch him back when Adam grabbed me from behind to stop me. So instead, my fist flew sideways and landed right in Jessica's face. She stared at me in total shock, one hand pressed to her cheek. For one terrifying second, I thought she was about to kill me. But instead, she turned to Bruce and slapped him so hard even I felt it.
Look what you made him do! You're a monster!
I told you 1,000 times, do not slap me in front of people!
And with that, he flipped the desk.
Well, you slapped my hand with your face. But sure, play the victim.
Then she turned back to me with her hand dramatically over her heart.
Ray, sweetie, I know that punch was pure accident. Your beautiful soul would never hurt me on purpose.
A second later, Mr. English rushed over, changed my seat, and somehow managed to force everyone back into their places so we could finish the exam, like none of that insanity had just happened. After that, Bruce just became too much. And since he knew he couldn't really get to me, he started taking it out on Adam instead. But we both knew we had bigger things to worry about. You see, we had both scored high enough on the exam to qualify for the next stage. And for the past 5 weeks, we'd been working non-stop on our competition projects. The winner would get $50,000 too, which made everything feel even more intense. The night before the competition, Bruce showed up and announced that Adam had to babysit Jessica while he went off to flirt with other girls.
Knock her out if you have to.
So when Jessica came in, we sat with her for a few minutes, nodded at whatever nonsense she was saying, and then ran off to school to put the final touches on our projects, which were robots designed to do household chores.
Wait, where are you going? I require attention!
We worked our butts off all night, but Adam was panicking because his project was just not coming together. He kept muttering to himself and rewriting the same numbers over and over. So I grabbed his notes, looked at his circuit layout, and said, "Your signal is dropping too early. That resistor is choking the whole circuit. If you lower the resistance here, the board will actually get a stable reading."
Why would you help me?
Because you're my friend.
But I could win. I could take the prize from you.
You can't take anything from me, Adam. You only take what's yours. If that prize is meant for you, then it's yours. The universe is wide enough for both of us. Now come on, let's fix this thing.
So we did. By the time we got back to our dorm room, it was 7 in the morning, and the competition was starting in 2 hours. But the second we opened the door, we froze. Bruce was there waiting for us, looking like a raging bull. Jessica was beside him, pouting dramatically.
Babe, they abandoned me. Do you know how traumatic it is to be ignored in this outfit?
I told you to watch her, not go on your little study date. Don't play with Bruce No Truce.
I have important things to do, Bruce. Some of us actually care about our future.
Oh, that's funny. So now you care about your future? Ever since this Ray guy showed up, you've been acting real different, and honestly, I'm already over it. Want me to tell your little princess here your dirty little secret? The one that could destroy your whole life?
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, I would. You know why? Because you're still just a pathetic, lying son of a maid.
I slapped a hand over my mouth. That was low, even for Bruce. I turned to Adam, and his whole face had gone tight with rage. Then, boom! Adam punched Bruce so hard he stumbled backward and hit the floor. For a second, nobody moved. Bruce slowly wiped his mouth and looked up at Adam with this crazy smile on his face.
Well, well, well. Then kiss your dreams goodbye, brother. I'm about to tell everyone how you stole the final exam answers from the principal's office.
What? I turned to Adam, waiting for him to deny it, but he didn't.
Yeah, I have proof and everything. I even had my guys hack the CCTV system and delete the footage for you. And this is how you repay me? By punching me?
What, do you want me to kneel and kiss your hand for saving me?
Duh. Finally you get it. Do it fast, I've been up all night.
Screw you, Bruce.
Bruce looked genuinely shocked for a second. Then he started cursing and threatening and stormed toward the door. And if he walked out and exposed Adam, that was it. No competition, no future, and maybe no chance at making his father proud either. Adam just stood there, furious and defeated. So 1 second before Bruce reached the door, I moved. I grabbed him, flipped him over my shoulder, and slammed him onto the floor. Everyone froze, including Adam.
We do not have time for this! Catch her!
Between the two of us, we tied Bruce and Jessica up with rope, slapped tape over their mouths, and left them squirming on the floor while we ran to the competition. Adam was still staring at me like I'd lost my mind. The competition was overwhelming, but I presented my project, and everyone seemed impressed. Then it was Adam's turn. He was sweating like crazy, and I stood nearby watching with the other contestant. Adam had created a robot that could fold laundry. At first, it actually worked. The robot started folding the pile of clothes he had placed in front of it. Then everything went wrong. The robot suddenly jerked forward, grabbed my shirt, and started pulling. I tried to fight it off, but it all happened too fast. In one horrifying second, the robot yanked my shirt right off. The whole room gasped, and I curled in on myself, convinced everyone would see my bra and know the truth about me. But when I opened my eyes, Adam was there, wrapping a huge towel around me and shielding me from everyone else.
I got you, Reese.
Did he just say my name? Or was I hallucinating? For a second, I couldn't even breathe. Then he said it again.
Reese, are you okay?
You knew?
I had my suspicions.
My heart pounded painfully. Since when? He pulled the towel tighter around my shoulders, then brushed his thumb lightly across my cheek.
Long enough.
I just stared at him. His voice softened.
Hey, look at me.
I did.
You're okay. Go backstage. I'll handle this.
I nodded, grabbed some random hoodie, and ran backstage. 30 minutes later, the judges announced the winner. I had won! I got first place, and Adam came in second. I should have been happy, but all I could think about was him. Then I walked up to accept the trophy and give a short speech.
I had a lot of fun working on this project with a very special friend. I'm Ray Smith, and I'm honored to be here.
You're not Ray. You're Reese, my daughter. This is Ray, my baby.
Everyone turned, and there she was. My mother, hair a mess, looking exhausted and half crazy, with Ray beside her, wrapped in some kind of protective plastic like she was trying to keep the world from touching him. Oh my god. She had exposed me. She had to ruin everything. Everyone turned back to me, waiting for me to say something. But all I felt was the sting of tears burning in my eyes. And then I ran off the stage. And as if my life hadn't already fallen apart enough, I looked up and saw Bruce standing next to the principal, waving his arms like a maniac and showing him something on his phone. I knew he was exposing Adam. And somehow, that hurt even more. Then Jessica noticed me, made a heart with her hands, and mouthed,
I still love you.
What an idiot. An hour later, the judges took the prize away from me. And since Adam had been disqualified, they ended up giving it to the third place winner. I was sent home that very same day. A few weeks later, someone knocked on our door. I opened it, and there was Adam. Before I could even ask what he was doing there, he gave me this small, awkward smile.
I should probably tell you something first. I had my doubts about you for a while, but when you told me your sister's name was Reese, I looked it up. Then everything started making sense. I only knew for sure at the competition. When that stupid robot grabbed your shirt, I just reacted. I just knew I had to protect you.
He looked down for a second, then back at me.
And after that, I told my dad everything. He said I should have just come to him, that no exam was worth ruining my future over. And now Bruce failed his class, got sent off to disciplinary school, and somehow I'm the good son, the one he's proud of. I feel stupid for not seeing it before.
Then his smile faded, and he held out his phone.
Maybe you could do the same.
I looked at the phone in his hand. Then I took it. I raised it to my ear and said, Hi, I want to report my mom.